To our audience, I have a very important question. Do you want to know the secret to success? To be clear, whatever it takes does not mean anything illegal or immoral, unethical, or something that would be harmful to another person. What it does mean is that you must decide that you are willing to get really, really uncomfortable. And not just once, but over and over and over and over again. Because the only way to succeed, the only way to grow is to step outside your comfort zone. Your reinvention resides outside your comfort zone. Did I burst anybody's bubble? You can admit it in the comments. Were you hoping I would say there's a kinder, gentler way? Wish I could tell you your brain was designed to help you succeed, but that just isn't the way it is. Your brain is not wired for success. Your brain's not wired for happiness. Your brain is wired for one thing and one thing only: safety. And safety feels comfortable. But let's be honest, safety doesn't make you want to leap out of bed in the morning. Safety doesn't light up your dreams. Safety keeps you stuck. Now think back to when you were a little kid and you were learning how to ride a bike. And at first, your conscious mind was really excited. I want to do this. You could see yourself riding your bike down the street, just like all of the other kids, especially the big kids. But your subconscious mind had old programming. It was saying, it hurts to fall. Wobbling is scary. This is dangerous. So what happened? The moment you tried to balance on that bike, your brain fired off alarms. Danger, stop, go back to safety. That inner conflict, the new idea battling the old idea, isn't weakness. It is your brain doing its job, trying to protect you. But as a kid, what did you do? You got back on the bike. Wobbly, shaky, uncomfortable. And why did you do it? Because you wanted to ride that bike just like the big kids. Your desire fueled your action until one day, the new idea, I can ride, finally replaced the old one, I'm going to fall. That's when riding became automatic, natural, even joyful. This is what goes on in your brain when you try something new. When you imagine a dream, you imagine your reinvention, your conscious mind is at work. But the subconscious mind is already full of old beliefs, habits, and emotions. When your dream tries to move in, it bumps into those old beliefs, habits, and emotions. And they don't just move over. They resist. They hang on for dear life. That's why change feels so uncomfortable. It's literally a tug of war inside your brain. Those old beliefs are strong neural pathways. The amygdala, which is your brain's alarm system, wants to protect you because what's familiar equals safe. So the moment you stretch yourself, the amygdala sounds the alarm. Go back, go back. This is why you procrastinate. This is why you self-sabotage. This is why you doubt yourself. And it's not because you're broken in any way. It's not because you're lazy. It's because your brain is protecting the old wiring. But guess what? You are not stuck with that old wiring. Every time you repeat a new thought or visualize your goal or take some sort of action, no matter how wobbly, you are building a new neural pathway. And at first, the old pathway is stronger. But if you keep feeding the new idea, eventually it bumps out the old one. And just like riding a bike, one day it clicks. The new behavior takes over. And now your thoughts, emotions, and actions line up with your goal. And that is when change happens and when it sticks. Now, rather than just talk about it, let's experience it together. You have the opportunity right now to participate in a live activation with other people who are listening from around the world. Now, how cool. To participate, you must stand up. And what's so neat about this is when you stand up and you participate, nobody's even going to be able to see you because I'm the only one that's on camera and I'm going to do it with you. All right, so I am standing. Now, hopefully you are standing too. And as we stand here on our own 2 feet, we are in our comfort zones. Now we are literally going to step out of our comfort zone by lifting 1 foot off the ground and trying to balance. Okay, so lift 1 foot off the ground. Whoa, oh, whoa. Okay, my amygdala just jumped into action. Okay, that wobble you feel, that is your brain saying, this is new, this is different, this is risky, go back, go back. And yet, all of us were doing it. We're doing it anyway. Boom. In that very small action, we've just created a new neural firing pattern. We stepped out of safety. We rewired our brain, even if for only 10 seconds. And in my case, I think it was less than 10 seconds, or until you had to grab your chair for balance. Now, if you haven't already, you can put your foot down. Now, notice you didn't fall. You didn't fail. You simply got uncomfortable and you survived it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the feeling of growth. And we just shared a moment of personal growth together. We replaced fear with capability. If you are willing to wobble in your real life, same way you just wobbled here, even for 10 seconds at a time, you can change your entire future. Your brain will always whisper, stay safe, stay small, stay stuck. But your dreams, your goals, your future, your reinvention, they all live outside your comfort zone. So let me leave you with this. If learning to ride a bike when you were a little kid meant you had to wobble, scrape your knees, and get back on again and again until the new idea won, what makes you think success as an adult would be any different? So the question is, are you willing to do whatever it takes? And every story can change the world. Together we are global speakers.